Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. On my lap, I have a very active little fuzzy boy. My last little Hamatron, little, I forgot his name, little dust mop. He's a good little guy. He's very active this morning, so I keep bringing him out and letting him run around. But he's a sweetie, and I just wanted to show him off. He's got a very active anti-camera gyroscope, so he keeps backing up and facing away from the camera. But still, he's a sweetie. So I'm going to put him back in his cage. His home. Little bin home here. There we go, little guy. Thank you very much. He is a sweetheart. He is my last remaining hamster, so I need to figure out a way to get more here pretty soon. Ooh. And my kitty is okay. That's a good thing, too. Now, of course, for the daily Shelton, Washington weather, plague rat, and spider report. On the weather, it was gray and like humid for half the day yesterday. Then it became sunny, and it was a nice sunny evening. I think it's going to be roughly the same. Every time I think it's sunny, it turns out it's gray and dim. So it could be sunny, it could be gray and dim. Probably be less gray and dim as the day goes on. Thumbs up for that. As for the, well, plague rat report first, of course, I mean, everybody's just... Of those people that use masks, most use them correctly, but it only takes one, and there's always somebody who's got it pulled down or just taking it off for a moment, and when you're inside of a store with recycled air, that's where you've got to be most careful. So thumbs up. But past that, on the spider report as well, downstairs, when I first went down, up above my mirror, there was a new big spider inside of some web and was doing stuff, and then up above was the smaller spider, and I was thinking, uh-oh, this may not end well. And then later on, when I had to go back down, I couldn't find the little spider, but the big spider was gone too. But over in the corner, across the room, a bigger spider had relocated, and in the shower stall, that's where the tiny spider was up and doing stuff in the ceiling, working on her web. So she went from one side of the room to inside here, and then the last time I came out, she was from here to over here, working on her web. So she's everywhere. She has claimed that entire ceiling as hers. Problem is, there's a lot of really big spiders down there, and she's tiny when it comes down to spider range. If you got reach, you've got a big advantage. Because they just take that web, throw it out. And if you're tiny, it's coming at you. So who knows what's going to happen. Now, on the spider front here, that one spider that I had talked about, I don't know if it's her or him, or if it's another garden spider, but one that had gone dangling. I had taken it, moved it over there. Yesterday, there was a garden spider up there that looked just like that one. Same size, same coloration. This morning, that smaller one appeared to be over near the garden spider in her orb. And I was wondering what's going on with that. But now, the one smaller spider is up on the wall, and the larger one is working on her web. So, is it a male versus female? Or male and not versus? Hard to say. Ow, now my eye itches. Because things twitched inside of my eye when I tried moving my eyelids like that. Yay. So past that though, I mean, spider report, things are going well. Definitely a good thing. I think spiders are cool. I would like to keep them as pets if I was able to do so. They even have containers for them. Oh, my eye. Ever since I moved it, the little tendon inside is twitching, and I gotta try and... Please stop twitching, tendon, because it makes my whole eye sort of hurt. Yay. Sorry about that. Well, what we have down here on my list. Hokey smokes. When I got in here this morning, I checked my comments on the previous day, because normally it's like I get like... If I'm doing well, you know, I'll get somewhere between 200 and 300 views on a video. If it's doing okay, when I come in here like 24 hours, it's almost coming up on 200, and then we'll bump over as things continue. Well, I get up this morning and I check on my Minecraft video and it's got over 1,000 views and 64 comments. And it's like, whoa. And I always freak out a little bit on that because it's like, whoa, what's happening? I mean, it's nice, but you never know what or why. But apparently, I mean, people have taken clips of my stuff and uploaded them onto TikTok, and that's fine. That's good. I don't mind. Oh, excuse me. But apparently, one of my reactions to Lil Peep has blown up again on TikTok. And there's just been a flood of new people coming in to check out that video again, to see if I'm still alive, and to see what I'm still doing if I still am. So, huge flood. When I do my thank you at the end, it's going to be a lot of people who probably aren't going to watch this kind of thing. But still, I want to show my appreciation to absolutely everybody that watches for any reasons. Thank you all. Ugh. Now, let me see. Oh, that's the only real other things I have are one's major, one's minor. But first, I'm going to do this one because I keep forgetting. I've got two things on my list, so I'm going to jump back to this. I did get a postcard, and I wanted to show off this postcard. This was sent to me by Pandora NYC1, who took a risk because the return address is the actual return address. So I'm never, ever, ever going to dox anybody. So thank you so much for the postcard. Now, is this a print or is this an actual watercolor? Because Pandora NYC1 is a artist, whether it's she, he, they, is professional or amateur, I don't know, but this looks nice, doesn't it? Thumbs up for that. Again, don't know if it's a print or if it was a card and then actually painted. Very cool. Thank you so much. A definite thumbs up. Also, while I was going through my stuff, I found this. And this was just at the bottom of a box that I decided to go through because I was throwing out some more junk. And I'm rather amazed that I found this because this is actually a... It says, "Will you marry me on March 16th? Love, Jen." This is the card that she used to propose to me. When she handed this to me, I read it, got down on one knee, and literally, I said this. I said, "Jennifer, will you consent to be my computer widow?" And she said yes. So it was good. I mean, you know, there's people that call themselves, you know, football widows in the football season. You know, it's like, I don't have a husband. He's just watching TV. Well, you know, me and computers, so. But still, so I kept that just for memories. It doesn't make me feel too sad. It's nice. Thumbs up for that. Also, back over to this. Now, one of them is... I'm really disturbed on this one. I mean, I know that the Trump administration has just given up on the whole covfefe bug and just said, let it burn, let it rage. Now they've got a clown of their own in the CDC whose recommendation is just let it burn so we can have herd immunity. Problem is, herd immunity doesn't work that way. And number two, if we just let it burn with doing nothing, that is a minimum of 6 to 10 million dead. And half the country then dealing with lifelong disabilities from this thing, with zero social security net from any sort of government administration. This is so bad. It is really bad. Oh, so yeah, we're never going to be allowed out to the rest of the world. But on to the other thing, which is, I don't know if you pronounce, I don't listen to the radio, I don't have any streaming services, I've never listened to anybody talk about it other than just videos. I don't know if it's pronounced by the letters or the word, you know, is it WAP? Or do you pronounce it WAP for the song? What I like about the song is that it's just got so many people who are conservative, just, you know, their panties are in a wad and a bunch over this thing. And it's typical why they're upset. But I'm going to lead up to why and my thoughts, and then the whole thing of why I bring this up in the first place. My whole view on this is, it's great. Go for it. Go for the gusto. Celebrate your sexuality. That's a good thing. There is a long history of that in the United States. If you go back to the 20s and 30s, 1920s, 1930s, there are a lot of albums that are out that are just dirty as hell. I mean, they're not even, it's not even innuendos. Using the slang of the time, it is just, they're pornographic songs. And they were extremely popular and played in bars and stuff, and singers sang them. They made records. They sold. There is a strong history of that. But now, of course, the people that are upset are the people that don't get upset when men sing about their sexuality. They'll get upset about, is this the right place to do this? Is this the right time? Is this the right audience? They don't question, is it their right to do so? That's accepted. But these women celebrate their sexuality. Now the question is, are you using your rights correctly? Well, son, if that's my right, then there is no right or wrong. However I choose to use my right is right. Nobody else questions whether they're using the right correctly, only when you want to control somebody. But, female sexuality is dangerous. You can't have that. So, yay. So I think it's great. The song's wonderful. Now, for the terms, I don't like the terms. I like either clinical terms or way, way deeper, nastier terms. The word right there that a good old Ben Shapiro calls the P word, I don't really like that word just because I don't like how cutesy it sounds. Personal preference. And you know what? Doesn't matter at all. My personal preferences on this don't matter. This is not a song for me. This is a song by women celebrating their sexuality. And if I don't like it, to hell with me. It doesn't matter whether I like it. Which brings me up. There's this one fellow that does mashups. All the time he does mashups. Just as a giggle. He did like a 50-second mashup of WAP and Bohemian Rhapsody. And it sounded pretty good. He did a pretty good job. And then he asked people, do you want a full version of this? Well, this morning he released a full version of WAP to Bohemian Rhapsody music. And it works. It's awesome. Well done. His name is like William Maranci, M-A-R-A-N-C-I. About a month ago, he was feeling really depressed, said, I'm not going to be doing any more mashups. And then a day later took that down and said, I've just been feeling very depressed. Oh my God. My side camera has just died. I've got to kill it and continue recording separately. So now that I've spliced that back together, hopefully been able to splice this easily. Well, looking over to the side now, because I can't count on my Logitech webcam software, which froze up to the point that I had to kill it. I can't use that for my timer anymore. Looking over there on the timer for my PS4 recording software, which is what I'm using to record this on, I have opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, indifferent. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. And of course, even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my depression, fibro, ADHD, and more, I'm amazed that I can remember anything at all. Getting better all the time, but there is a functional limit. So, we have Sup Bruh, thank you very much. And Bad Lord, greatly appreciated. Marcelo Scarpino, thank you very much. Killing Doubt, greatly appreciated. Raina Kingsley, thank you. Nilla M, thank you very, very much. Abby Anderson, greatly appreciated. Ben House, thumbs up. Eliel, greatly appreciated. Z013, thank you very much. Caden I'm, thumbs up. John, greatly appreciated. Kra SHXT, I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very much. And we have Cade Chiodo, thank you very much. Indeed. Charles Buckleiner, thank you very much. And Dylan, greatly appreciated. Naoma Hauber, thumbs up and thank you. Carlos Castillo, greatly appreciated. Phantom Highway, I like that name, greatly appreciated. Lara Stahl, thumbs up. Paige M, greatly appreciated. Jim Veal, greatly appreciated. Pingu on Acid, I like the name, thumbs up, thank you. Alex Acosta, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Travis Spalding, thumbs up and thank you. There have been well over 100 comments since yesterday. Thank you all so very, very much. It is appreciated to no end. Definitely a thumbs up on that. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you want to help me out without sending money, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be very cool. No, that is a money one. That's just not one of those two. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, actually there, Amazon wish list with things like cat food, hamster bedding. If you could check it out, that would be very, very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence, a definite thumbs up, and of course if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. That would be very cool and greatly appreciated, a definite thumbs up. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I have this video that you're hopefully watching now. I have the second half of my Minecraft video coming up. I've been playing more outward because the actual way I want to do that as a series is less of running it real time, but playing it and then going, when I record for people, is like, I want to show you all the cool stuff I found. Here, follow me and watch this. And then do that, and then show off the things and talk about what I've discovered and found out. And then, like I did on the last time, we did some pushing forward into new territory. But I want it to be more of a, hey, look what I found, instead of a, hey, let's go find this together. So hopefully that works. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. And of course, please, wear a mask. It is simple and it works. It's a very good idea. Practice your social distancing, especially if you're indoors. Excuse me. Practice your self-care. You really have to work on yourself up here during these hard times. The Covfefe bug is affecting everybody, even if you're not infected. Just the pressure of what's happening is bad, so practice self-care. And of course, justice for everybody, because Black Lives Matter. Justice for everybody, that the black, booted, brown-shirted, fascist thugs keep brutalizing and murdering. Just the other day, a Black Lives Matter protester, a medic, was trying to help a Proud Boy that had been shot. The cops pushed her away, arrested her, kicked her med cart apart, and had them stand back and watch as the guy she was trying to help bled to death. The cops don't care. They hate everybody. Have a good day.